Stress relief, which is the #2 reason. #1 reason people buy it is relief of back pain. Stress is closing in. We just have a lot of stress in our lives today. You know, that is a great package. The massage mat fits on any table ever sold on HSN. Right on the floor, too, we have this mat, which is a double-size yoga mat. So if you do yoga and you're always falling off of it like I am, the double-size mat could be handy for that purpose. But it's really intended to give you instruction on what you can do upside down. This first column, there's 25 figures, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then advanced, which Matt's going to show us some of the advanced exercise. 2 layers of rubber, fabric in between, hand washable. It is a great plus, especially if you have hardwood floors or something like that.
Okay, we'll show you the graphics on that very, very quickly. It's $49.95. It is on 2 flex. It will protect your floor, and it will also give you a program to follow. You know, Roger can't be by your side while you're learning this. That will give you the program. That will feel like you have an expert showing you. And I have to say, before we move on to Matt, I was here the last time with you, Roger, and I think Mel was in one of her first shows. She wasn't doing what she's doing now. I mean, no. You see real progress, real flexibility. You see her grabbing on, pushing and stretching. She was one of your first-time users last time, and the change is incredible.
Look at that flexibility.
Yeah.
You know, that's the kind of thing you need or want to keep through your life. I mean, if you want to have a life, I mean, you've got to be able to move. Now, if you want to build some abs, you can do what Matt's got. Now, he's got the Inversion Boots, which are extra support. It's what the military used, and we have a clip on the military using them. But these inverted sit-ups are tough sit-ups. Every one of these counts for 10 horizontal sit-ups. And no loads on the back, none at all. You can also do inverted squats. That sculpts the glutes, strengthens the hamstrings. And if you have sensitive knees, this can be very helpful. Obviously, the boots have a lot of ankle support. And these calf loops push a 2-degree bend in the knee. And if your knee is sensitive, it's better to have it engaged by 2 degrees. So, yeah, straighten your leg, man. That's the way a normal inversion table, you'd be hanging straight, but with the boots, it pushes that 2-degree bend in the knee and makes it a lot more comfortable.
Now, Matt, other than just
any table ever sold on HSN that have the small locking tip.
Showing off his strength and his abilities, Matt, I know for you this is really a game changer. We talk about that with everybody who uses it. What was your experience?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I was a carpenter for over a decade, and now I spend a lot more time sitting in front of a computer for my job, and that's actually worse for my back than being a carpenter was. But hanging upside down on such a safe piece of equipment, and I'm 200 pounds, and I can do those exercises and all these stretches, and I mean, the stretch I get relieves my back pain on the inside, instead of just rubbing it on the outside or something. It's actually just deep in my back. It's a wonderful stretch of all those ligaments and muscles that are holding my spine in place. But when I can do that, you know, there's no other place I can actually get the kind of stretch that I get on this table. I mean, that's a fantastic stretch that I wouldn't be able to do in any other situation. And listen, it doesn't move at all when I do all of those things.
Listen, Matt's been doing this for a long time. You can work up to that. You can build up to that. You can start with just relaxation, right? You can start with just letting your body naturally teeter-tot and seeing the kinds of results that people are seeing. I mean, I'll get on it too. We'll show you all the results. You know, it's funny what Matt said, because it was similar for me. I spent years on my feet as a traveling cookware salesman, and then I started selling jewelry on a small network, and I thought, oh, great, now I get to sit. My back will feel much better at the end of the day. I would get off air and go, my goodness, I think I'd like to stand up again instead.
Yeah, actually, sitting is much harder on your back, even up to 200% higher loads than standing. It's just that you don't have the nerve sensors. In fact, people say, I want to get a load off, sit down. You're getting a load off your muscles, which do have sensors, so your muscles are kicking back, but your back is saying, oh, you know, 2 to 2.5. We've got a study by Dr. Nackimson done in Gothenburg University. a number of years ago. It's in most of the textbooks. And this, why don't you jump on the table,
okay.
and I'll explain this. That bright light you just saw, that's the location of a surgically implanted pressure sensor. The pressure reading is in the upper right-hand corner, 100%, kind of a baseline for everybody that was in the study. And then each person moved in different body positions to see how that number changed. Look at that, doubles when you bend over. But you knew that. You know you got to be careful bending over. Did you know that? 50% higher load in good posture. And look at this. Next thing, 2.5 times the loads of standing. That's the way so many of us end up in front of a computer. This is a surprise. 25% of that standing body pressure goes to bed with you. It's with you all night. It's not caused by gravity. It's caused by the construction of the spine. You've got hundreds and hundreds of ligaments. You've got 140 muscles in 4 layers. They stabilize the spine, but they hold it in background compression like a lot of rubber bands. That's why when you got that sore joint and you get in bed and you think you can get the pressure off and you're squirming around trying to get the pressure off, it doesn't happen. It's because all those rubber bands, or actually ligaments, tendons, and muscles, are holding that joint in background compression. And those are very strong rubber bands, if you will. You've got to pull traction equal to...
Now, I just want to say, before we even move, just right here with that lumbar support, I already feel
yeah,
aligned more properly. I already feel relief in my lower back.
In your hips.
Yeah, in my hips as well. Okay, so for those of you that go, I don't know, upside down, a first time ever, just imagine this is you for the first time. Take me through what you would recommend for somebody who's never done it before.
First of all, you want to put the safety strap on and set the angle, you know, test it, make sure the angle that you're going to, that'll stop you at an angle that you think you're comfortable with. As little as 20 degrees is going to give you benefits, maybe no more than 40 degrees the first time, because the body, you're doing something strange to it, and it's going to say, what are you doing now? And actually, 3 or 4 sessions, all of that concern disappears, and you can relax and let go. And that's the magic, where you're going to elongate 1 to 2 inches. And so relaxation is so important. The more the angle, the more the benefits. But very important, conditional. Do not go beyond an angle where you can totally relax. You feel comfortable and can let it all go. If you're resisting it or uncomfortable, back off to a lesser angle until you can become more adjusted to inversion. Okay, we put it on your height. 80% of people balance right on their height, but depending on weight distribution, you might need to adjust it an inch or 2 on either side. So have a spotter. I'd be holding this, or the spotter should, and then raise one arm, and you see this starting to move. This is a good balance. I can tell it right now. And the other arm is going to take him down to the stopping point controlled by the tether strap. So then your job is to just relax. Got to let everything go. And that isn't so easy to do the first time. You think you're relaxed, but you're still holding yourself to a degree. So I want you to really think about letting muscles, stomach muscles go, back muscles go. You'll know that it's happening when your head starts traveling down the bed and your feet are still clamped, because you will actually get longer. I'm going to give Brett a little test to see if he's really relaxed here. Oh, good job. See this? If you were holding your muscles, then you could feel that tension.
Well, as I moved through it, I could feel myself letting go of the center of my body, my core muscles, letting go of my hips. You feel that release in parts of your body you may have not felt it in for years and years, or even ever.
Right. Well, you're constantly under gravity. Even in bed, your ligaments and muscles are holding you in compression. When you invert and relax, you are going to decompress those joints, all of them opening up. Each joint having increased invertebral separation, also knees, ankles, hips. Collectively, your body's going to lengthen at 1 to 2 inches, and that's what helps the joints naturally realign, helps them to rehydrate, takes the pressure off. You got a sore joint, take the pressure off. I mean, deal with it naturally. Don't use a pill. Besides, a pill takes 45 minutes to kick in, and your joint's still hurting. It's screaming. You just can't hear it, you know. Now, one point, immediately before bed, get rid of the stress and roll into bed. Decompressed will help your body to have a lot less work to shove you back into shape by morning. And if you get up in the morning and you're stiff and you're having trouble waking up, invert. It's 2 cups of coffee without the caffeine. I mean, it's a shot. And how long? 3 to 5 minutes, depending on your angle. I mean, at a shallow. Now look at this. Now Brett, when he started out, his arms were at his side and he was totally upright. Correct? Mm-hmm. Now his arms are at his side and he's not upright. That's because he's elongated. His center of mass has moved up. The body weight is changed. The distribution's different. His arm weight is no longer enough to make up the difference that has happened to his body in the temporary elongation.
Well, and all the more reason to buy here at HSN, because I've got these large handles right here. After I've been corrected to help me get back up seamlessly, simply, and easily. Now that was it. That's all it takes. Get it home and see what it's about. This is not a fad. This is not a craze. This has been time tested for years and years and years. And HSN only offers this machine. We offer it for a better value, with more flex, more assembled out and straight to your door. And today can be a day that you can change your perspective on every single day before bed and before you start the day. Today, it's $2 a day to get it home and to see what it is all about. If it is a Father's Day gift, this will possibly be the best Father's Day gift that you ever get them. Their golf swing will be better. They'll be more excited about heading out to the course. They'll be more excited about doing household chores on the weekend. They'll be more capable of keeping up with kids and grandkids. These are our only 2 days of shows because Roger brings us as many tables as he can. We schedule as many shows as we can, and they sell out every time. Here in March, sold out. Back here today for today and tomorrow so we can get it to you in time for Father's Day, and then it will be gone again. We do a sale price. We do flex pay, we do free shipping and handling. So for $2 a day, you can own it. And everybody in your household, of every age, of every gender, of every athletic ability, can get the benefits of technology that's helping senior citizens with back problems to professional athletes out on the courses.
Yeah, we have at least 100 professional baseball players, 16 people in the pro golf circuit. We've been asked to build, and we have built, inversion equipment for people 6 foot to 7'7". You can figure out who those are for. But I want to show you a series of testimonies of people of different, just living their lives in different ages. Henry, let's hear it from Henry Lear, who's a golfer. Now I want you to pay attention to his golf swing, not his figure or face or anything, and determine his age in your mind based on his golf swing. And I'll tell you how old he is.
When I first started using the inversion table, I was very surprised at how quickly the table was able to increase my flexibility, and I was able to golf way better than I ever golfed before. I was able to hit the ball longer and straighter and with more ease. It's not really the tools or the toys that you buy that make the golfer. It's the ability to have a body that will allow you to do what the golf clubs are intended to do. The inversion table has been my most useful golf tool in my bag.
Now, okay, did you see the golf swing? A full swing, you know, a full rotation of the body. Henry's 62 when he shot that video, and he actually won a long drive contest open to all ages. You know, you've got to be curious what inversion can do for you. You know what gravity's doing to you. So it's for young, old, top athletes, couch potatoes. We're all under gravity. We're going to hear from Millie in a minute to talk about one of my super seniors. You know, and she has gotten national interest since, you know, just a few months ago after this testimony was done. I'll tell you about that as soon as we hear from Millie.
I invert every single day. It's like brushing my teeth. It's part of my routine. I get on the table and stretch myself out, and it's just a wonderful tool for relaxation. Just 18 months ago, I tested for and I became a 4th Dan black belt Taekwondo master. If you want to reach a different level of fitness, you have to try things. The Teeter hang-ups is probably one of the best tools for overall health, for feeling better, for stretching out your muscles. And what can be easier?
I love that. It's to give you hope.
You know what I love?
You know?
She just says you have to try things. This is not a difficult try. There's over 355,000 Teeter hang-ups sold. It's the only one with the UL listed sticker on it. It's the only one we offer at HSN, and it's a big raving customer pick. Either it made a difference or it didn't. This is an easy try, and it can make all the difference in the world.
You know, that testimony of Millie's is out of date. She actually passed, just a few months ago, 5th level black belt at 89. Can you imagine? First lesson ever in Taekwondo at the age of 70, taking a martial arts career, a retirement career to the top 5th level black belt. And I hope you listen. She said, I do it every day like brushing my teeth. You want to keep your teeth healthy, you brush them every day. You want to keep your back healthy? This is what will do that. It's a maintenance program. It's to help keep that natural function, that youthful function, helping to give you that temporary improvement in flexibility, getting rid of stress, giving you better posture. You know, the back pain relief and the stress relief is just the beginning, because it's improved flexibility, some improved circulation, stretching and relaxing those muscles, just a feel-good thing. What, 3 to 5 minutes, you kick back and enjoy a great stretch, and gravity does the workout for you. This is all gain, no pain. This is the quiet side of fitness.
Okay, so we heard from Millie, who's an expert in it, who's been counting on it for years, but what about if you're watching at home, right? What about if you're going to get this home and you want to imagine, what am I going to witness, what am I going to experience that first time? Well, I'm still in my HSN 30-day money-back guarantee. When I've only spent $60 to get it home and try it out, we even have those stories.
Yes, I've got to set this up a little bit.
Okay.
We actually went to a lake near our office in Seattle, and we set up several inversion tables.
Okay.
And when people were walking by, we just grabbed them. And he said, what do you, and put them on it for the first time. So everybody you're seeing here is actually inverting for the first time, and they hadn't even thought of such a thing a minute or two earlier. So let's see what their reaction is.
Oh, it feels good. It really feels good. It feels like it's stretching it gently.
This feels great.
It feels like it takes the pressure off your back, your lower back.
This feels really nice. I didn't know what it would be like to be fully upside down. I thought it might be a little bizarre, but actually it feels even better than it did going back partway.
You know, when you wake up in the morning and you do a big yawn and stretch, and yeah, it feels like that.
It feels like it's relaxing. I don't want to get off.
So is this one mine?
I might be able to arrange that.
They had no thought to it. They were pulled up, put on it, and they want to own it. You can own it today. You can get it in time for Father's Day when you get it now. You can make that golfer in your life love his swing again, love that her handicap is going down. Tennis players, those that are taking care of the home, of the family, of the kids, there are true lifelong benefits. It's never too late. It's never too early. And today we have it in stock on sale with $70 worth of extras thrown in free of charge, because of Roger's long-standing relationship with HSN, with 5 steps of assembly instead of 15 steps, and for only $2 a day on FlexPay, you can see it, you can experience it. My father taught me that the best golf swing is like turning your back into a corkscrew. I can't imagine a better solution to the aches and pains and challenges of golfing, of water skiing, of running, of living life than what Roger brings to you today in his customer pick #1 only inversion table we bring in an offer here at HSN.
You know, get on the internet, do your own homework. This is the oldest fitness activity and most proven. Again, invented by Hippocrates 400 BC, because the Greeks had back pain problems. Hang them upside down by their ankles to give them that temporary relief of back pain. The Romans reinvented it. The Ottoman Empire reinvented it because it works. You know, it makes a difference. And when you invert just 3 to 5 minutes, depending on your angle, you're going to get off and want to jump and be able to take on life with some real energy, or those grandkids coming over and keep up with them. You know, do the things that you like to do with them. Don't sit in the boat, you know, as a water skier and show, this is what I used to do. You know, get out there and do it with them. That's what retirement ought to be. You know, if it doesn't change your life, send it back. You have got to be curious. what inversion could do for you. You know what gravity's doing to you.
Well, I think it's the one universal, regardless of your age, regardless of where you live in the country, regardless of what your habits or hobbies are. One constant, we're all breathing and we're all dealing with gravity. It's pulling on every single one of us, or some of us will be floating up above the others. So how do you combat what it's doing to your back, what it's doing to your hips, what it's doing to your knees? This is time tested, and HSN is the only place where you get less assembly, more tools included, freebies involved, and you can try it out for $2 a day. And now is the moment to do it as that Father's Day gift. Now is the moment to change the perspective and change the lives of mothers, of fathers, of grandparents, of workers who are sitting at computers or on their feet all day. This is the only one with the UL listed sticker and the CE sticker right on it. And this is the one that can truly change your perspective this morning before you head out for the day.
Yeah, some of these exercises you're seeing, you get a DVD with us, and yes, it tells you all about the inversion table, but it also gives you 5 healthy back classes by Dr. Sean, and one of the classes on the table, and the other are stretching exercises and wake up exercises, posture correction exercises, the very exercises your doctor would give you if he or she said, we got to strengthen your back and improve flexibility, done by Dr. Sean, a specialist in back pain. And she actually supplies these DVDs to other doctors, and you're getting it free, included.
So you have 5 minutes left. Let's just imagine somebody was walking in off the street. Somebody just changed the channel right now, and you have 5 minutes to help them understand why inversion and why this table over all others.
Well, all right.
It's a big task, huh?
Yeah,
you're up for the challenge? I know you are.
What are the benefits?
Yeah.
Temporary relief of back pain, relief of stress, improving circulation, flexibility, helping to correct posture, stretching and relaxing. It feels great, helping you keep your original body shape. You've been looking in the mirror, you know your body's changing shape. Fight back against the compression of the body by gravity. You invert and relax, the stress is going to come out of those tense muscles. A great thing to do before bed. You know, get rid of the stress before you sleep. You'll elongate. Look at that spine straightening out. If you got that can be a cause of pain. You got a pinched nerve or a pinched joint, take the pressure off. Help those discs to rehydrate. You know, you can turn the Teeter into a workout station if you or somebody in the family wants to work on that six-pack, because this is one way of doing sit-ups that puts no loads on the back. Listen to me. No matter how else you do sit-ups, you load the back to some degree. No loads on the back, but a tough sit-up. Also inverted squats, sculpt the glutes and strengthen the hamstrings. This product is the best value you're going to get. As HSN always brings you the best value, our infomercial is the same table, but there are substantial differences. These upgraded handles, a $70 upgrade available only on HSN. The color-coded safety strap, a $10 upgrade. That's $70 plus on HSN. You do not get in the infomercial, and if you buy on FlexPay, the infomercial is going to only allow 3 and charge you $5 each. So you're $15 out of pocket. Here, you get 5 FlexPays, doesn't charge any interest at all. And this table has 5 easy steps of assembly. Most important, this all-important part with all its small pieces fully assembled out of the box. Fully assembled, 5 easy steps, of which one of the steps is just this, sliding it in, to give you an idea about how tough those steps are. But the infomercial one is more like 15 steps. But this, you'll spend more time getting it out of the box than you will assembling it.
And then when we talk about teeter-tottering and inverting, seriously, you want to buy a table that's UL listed with the sticker right on it. Rogers is the only one. It's why, as a national sales network, as a national retailer, the only one we offer is Roger Teeters, because it's the only one we feel confident shipping out to our customers with that UL listed sticker right on it.
Underwriters Laboratory is a company that sets and tests safety standards for a wide variety of products. You've got many products in your house with UL stickers on them to prove that they meet the safety standards set for that product. UL developed a very tough spec for inversion, and we are the only table that has this sticker on the machine. You know, it's a voluntary process, yet Teeter is the only one that actually builds a table that meets it. We use high carbon steels, heat treated and key components. No other table uses special steels. They use ordinary steel. And you know what ordinary steel, if you ever taken a wire coat hanger and bend it back and forth, you can break it in a minute. That's a fatigue failure. That's ordinary steel. Heat treated, high carbon steels will not fail under that circumstance. That's why Teeter can go 30,000 cycles. In fact, it's gone 50,000 cycles with no failure, whereas other tables, are you ready for this, typically break at 3,000 cycles.
Versus
we go to 30,000. That's the spec failure, 30. So you see why they don't have the stick around them.
Yeah. So today is your day to do it. We just have a minute or two left, and I just want to remind you, Roger comes in for 2 days at a time and sells that every time. Even with over 350,000 tables sold, his sales last year were up 30% because word of mouth gets everybody involved in this. Once you discover it, it can truly change your perspective and your experience in life. For Father's Day, this is it. You can give him a tablet, you can give him a TV, nothing else will change. The things he loves to do in life, and then you get to use it, your kids get to use it, everybody gets the benefits of long-term benefits from inverting and doing it with the best table in the marketplace.
Go to .com, hsn.com, 360 reviews, over 70% perfect 5 stars. Read them. And if that doesn't satisfy you, just Google inversion for whatever you think you want.